Hey Phoenix fam, what's poppin'? In today's video we're gonna have a look at my new top 10 airsoft items off of Amazon. We will find out together what are some good finds on Amazon, especially if you're maybe starting with airsoft right now. Plus I'm doing a little giveaway at the end of the video, so let's go. Since I began playing airsoft, I ordered a lot of stuff and a lot of crap off of Amazon. You've guys seen it in my last Amazon video. Actually, some of my favorite airsoft gear items are from Amazon. For example, my helmet. Often you can find a lot of bits and pieces that are super helpful on the airsoft field. Since then, I also got a lot of great suggestions from you guys. Especially if you're a beginner in airsoft, Amazon seems like the perfect place to get your first gear set, to get your plate carrier, to get all that stuff because it's so easy to order. But it's not always the best place for that. There's a lot of crap out there that will fail on you down the road. So take my tips and experience and find some good stuff. Of course, it's important to support your local airsoft shop, especially if you're looking for your airsoft replica. You should always go to a shop, feel it firsthand. But for these little bitty things for your gear and to improve stuff here and there, I think Amazon can be the perfect place to find some good stuff. So take these little sneaky finds to upgrade your gear a little bit and be ready once we're allowed to play again out full on with a lot of people. Oh, that would be great. So let me give you my personal top 10 airsoft items off of Amazon. Part 2. First up, I have the spring grenade. You probably know this from my AliExpress video back in the days. It might be even cheaper on AliExpress, but if you're in dire need of a spring-powered BB grenade right now and you have to prime it to your house, then this is your best bet. You guys know it. I love these. I even fixed it. Like I lost the bottom part here and I fixed it with some electrical tape and you put BBs in and then, okay, it's not working, bam, BBs go flying everywhere. This is great for CQB environments. I loved it. I used it so many times and people, yeah, they don't expect this. It's great to clear a room and get everyone some BBs. You can see it right here. On Amazon, they have a gray version, which is actually nicer than this weird orange color because it's really bright. And Basti, my team leader, even had a little tutorial on that he bought some little keychain rings and some splints to build his own splints for these grenades because of course you can see I lost mine. And yeah, you can build yourself like 50 of those, pull them, don't care about them, maybe even throw them away because they only cost you a couple of cents. And then, yeah, you don't have to be like, okay, I pulled this now. Okay, where do I put this? And then, yeah, maybe you already got hit because you're taking too damn long to put your splint away. So go check that out. Next up, I have my one Tigris Patchwall. I have it as a patch wall, but I also have it as a patch book. And yeah, it accommodates all my different patches from all the different travels I did and people I met, which is awesome. And I love this, not only to showcase your patches, but also maybe bring it to your friend's house, maybe trade some patches if you want. And yeah, I did that actually, and I gave some friends some of my patches. I had some doubles here. This one is interesting if you look this up on the e-bike store. This is quite expensive, so this is probably my most rare patch. And yeah, I have some good shit here. Chair Softer, Peanuts, yeah, Overwatch. It's just good memories if you look at this. Oh man. And yeah, you can also nail this to your wall. So you have this low drag, high speed, dodge to the moon. But it's a great way to have your patches ready to go if you need them. Next up, I have this cheap little leaf suit I found on Amazon. I actually tested it out to get my first steps into these crazy ghillie suits. When I was using the SSX 303, I thought, okay, you can't use that without like even trying to hide yourself a little bit. And it worked quite well, I would say. It's not that this is comparable Also from the price to Kicking Mustang concealment systems or the leaf suit from Norwich. This is just something to get you in the mood, to hide you a little bit. And you can see the difference between the pants and the like top. I spray painted this quite a lot to get rid of this like very bright colors. I think you can see the difference quite well. This is not non-sprayed, and this is like dulled down a little bit with some camo spray paint. Here, especially here, you can I think tell. And I think it worked quite well. In the video, definitely I was more overconfident and Basti saw me all the time. But yeah, to get your tippy toes into some concealment systems, I think this is a good find. If you use this as a base and you work on it, I think you can make it work, and it's quite cheap. And of course, if you have some more time, you can definitely find this on AliExpress too, and will probably cost you only $1. Next up, I have my favorite Odin speed loader, the M12 Sidewinder. If you're not living under a rock, this is the speed loader you should have. You fill BBs up in the top, and then you click a magazine down here and you wind. And now when I wind, probably BBs are gonna shoot out and my girlfriend's gonna kill me because they're gonna be everywhere. But you can basically fill up a magazine like this within like a couple of seconds. You don't have this freaking finger ache if you're like pumping and pumping and pumping into your magazine with the little ones. This is just the way to go. They even have some different adapters if you have AK magazines or SMG magazines. This is just a typical M4 adapter, and you can see it just slides in here, the magazine, and it gets locked. You wind it until it gets some resistant, then that means it's full, and then you can just unlock the magazine and you're done. I never go without this speed loader onto a field because the other ones are just way too much pain in the ass. Next up, we have a budget chrono from Ace Tech. And yeah, it's perfect if you wanna adjust your FPS or test out different gas while you're still home before you get to the actual airsoft field. And I think this is a pretty budget run if you wanna test out your stuff at home. When you use different kinds of gases, especially now with the SSX 303, and it's becoming summer again, the temperatures might rise. Yeah, you maybe wanna check out some stuff, get some different testing in. I think this is perfect for, some home chronoing. Very good ratings, and yeah, people are buying it. Here's even the little BB Sidewinder in different versions. Find the ones that suits you perfectly. I have the OG one, but yeah, of course, if something works quite well, there are some different options popping up. And yeah, and I think this is a really good thing to get your rounds per second out, test different BB weight for different gas. Perfect budget chronograph. Then next up, I have another tip of you guys, and it's an O-ring set from Amazon. So if you look at this is of course now in German, but it's different size of little gummy O-rings that is here for like sealment, blah, blah, blah. But if you are maybe a gas blowback player, you're in the need of quite a lot of O-rings. Or if you even have HPA and your tank needs some O-rings, this is a really good bet. I actually gonna use this for my tank because the seal on one of my tanks is not sealing anymore. And for your barrel fitment in the front, if you wanna get it tight in there and doesn't have it move inside the rail all the way in the front of your Airsoft replica, this can help a lot because they have some very different variants in diameter. You can see like 10 pieces, 12 pieces, from really small to really big. It can always be handy to have these in your airsoft locker at home, in your basement, wherever you do your teching. This can help you out a lot. Next up, we have the little death rack. Here I have the original Elite Force death rack from back in the days. And yeah, I found the equivalent on Amazon. This is my favorite death rack. I have it on me at all times when I go play. If I run the plate carrier, I have it on here. If I use a chest rig, I usually switch this. but I actually should get a new one now. But yeah, this is really handy to directly indicate that you're hit, you're out of the game, you're not participating anymore. You can just pull that out. It's bright and red, it's big. You can even attach this. This has a little Velcro thing. You can attach this somewhere else, maybe up here on your helmet, that it's like seen by the other players and know that you're not participating in the game anymore. And yeah, it's hooked on through the molly loops. So that means it's easily mountable, like wherever, basically. You could put that on your belt, you could put that on your helmet. It's just a great little thing next to your, obviously, your security vest. You should probably usually also have on hand, because most of the fields, especially here in Germany, they say it's mandatory to have like a high visibility vest, but this works also. You have your vest somewhere else and then you use this. If you want to be sure and definitely not going to be overshot, then use your vest as well. Next up, we have eye protection. Yeah, important topic, guys, especially if you're an airsoft beginner. This is not a place to go cheap, because you only have one set of eyes and I think you want to keep them. So don't go with the super cheap stuff or some weird working glasses. These glasses we use for airsoft, they should be impact rated. And this is really important because you don't want to lose your eyesight. And this actually can happen if you use a cheap thing that is not properly rated. The plastic shatters and everything gets in your eye. Hopefully not, so bear with me. I have two options for you here. This is the Swiss Eye Raptor, and a lot of people, especially in Germany, use this for their primary eye pro. I like these a lot. I have them since a very long time. They come also with different glasses. You can have like clear, yellow, this, or black, I believe, like sunglasses. They fit great. They go around pretty wide here in the back. Because also in Germany, we don't have to have full seal. So we don't need a helo kit, but you can see how the glass wraps around, which is really nice. They can articulate up and down as well as in the back. So for every different head shape or whatever, this is really good. Also, if you're wearing a helmet and it sometimes gets a little in the way, especially with the ear pro, you can angle this a little bit so it gives you a little bit of a better fitment to your actual face. So that would be the budget route to go if you're a new player or you want to try out some new stuff. This is the Swiss Eye Raptor, and I can see the ANSI rating right here is the Z87.1 Plus. That means it's properly rated for impact. And then my professional one has this too. Usually I use the Oakley M Frames. I think you've seen those before. Soldiers from all around the world use these. The US military, I think, definitely does. These are very, very, very expensive and also properly graded in a lot of scenarios. They not only have the ANSI impact rating, of course you can get different glasses with the slits for some ventilation. They're made in the USA. Here also it says it's the ANSI Z87 rating, and Oakley M Frames 3.0. Actually can withstand some kind of shotgun shell, if I'm not mistaken. But what you can already see, like they fit me quite well, but they don't articulate up and down, and I would love to have that sometimes. And with these, I think for my face shape, I can actually get a little bit of a better fit, to be quite honest. Shit, I should try these out again. Actually, especially with the helmet, sometimes it's like hard and these get like pushed in a very weird direction with my ears. Both of these will work. Obviously, this one is a lot more expensive than this one, but don't save your money on eye protection. This is very important. Don't get it from like a weird side of China. Try to make a good assessment of where you're getting, maybe even in an airsoft store or on Amazon when it has a lot of good reviews. This is the Oakley M Frames. This is the very professional, expensive route, and this is the Swiss Eye Raptor, budget route that a lot of people in Germany actually use. Number 2, getting on the Treppchen now. I get a lot of questions about my Peltor Dualcom setup, so my headset. Of course, the original ones can get pretty price heavy. I treated myself with these, which is really nice, especially here in Germany. They can get super pricey if you want to have the real Peltor Tech 3s with a microphone and with a down lead. These obviously have 2 down leads because they're dual comms, so I can have 2 radios running actually. But there is a little bit of a more budget route if you're not in need for the rated ear protection. You just kind of want the looks for airsoft and you want to use it as a radio and for protection of BBs incoming, which I should have used right here. I don't know if you remember when I got the headshot and I basically ended up in the hospital with surgery. Of course, also are rated for loud explosions where they not only amplify all the sound around you through the microphones here, but at a certain level of decibels, they cut and they protect your ear, your hearing abilities, that you don't get exposed to such loud noises. So these are like also for shooting or having like pyro around you. These are really good. Then there's the budget version. I'm going to show you right here, which is only for airsoft, shouldn't be used in like a professional setting of really firing real guns. This is only for airsoft. It will give you the looks. It will give you the possibility to connect, for example, a Baofeng quite easily. It will also give you the amplification through a microphone and also some kind of like silencing the sound once it gets really loud, but this is not like rated, but it's therefore a lot more cheaper than the original ones. They're made by a company called TechSky. And my team leader Basti actually uses them, and some of my other team members at the German spearheads use them, and they said they are super happy with them. They come here even with the PTT, and this is even the correct connector to connect it to your Baofeng if you have one. And yeah, you can have your radio communication going through your headset. Plus there's a version available that already has the mounts to mount it onto your helmet. If you want to get some cool looking headsets, maybe also under a cap with a headband, have the radio running through the headset, having a little microphone. The sound quality always is great. Yeah, be protected of BBs to your ear, but you don't want to get the very expensive real ones. This is the thing for you to check out. They have different colors. They have a gray version, they have a black version and a coyote brown version. And yeah, here they even come with the little connectors for your helmet. And I think you've seen on the pictures I did of Basti recently on my Instagram, you've seen his stuff just looks top notch with his helmet, and he uses exactly these ones. If you're looking for something that is properly rated and on a budget, then you should check out the Howard Lights ear protection from my last top 10 Amazon finds. This one is properly rated and can be used in real scenarios, real environments, and they protect your hearing for sure. But they don't have this kind of connection to your radio so easily. So you have to do a little bit of a construction there. Also, if you want to mount them onto your helmet, which is not so easy. If you're in airsoft, this is the way to go if you want to look cool. And that's what it's all about, guys. Let's be honest. And I even have a little radio pouch if you want to check it out, and it can directly go on the side of your plate carrier. You see that a lot of times, especially with airsoft beginners, they put their radio on their backs. Never do that, because then you cannot access it by yourself. You always need a person to switch your channel. Always make sure to maybe put it like on your non-dominant side where you're not shooting, like you don't like have your airsoft rifle like here. You have it here. This is a good place for your radio. Just a little tip. Then, coming to number 1, I have the One Tigris plate carrier, which is kind of a budget plate carrier and a sleek, nice look that will not break the bank, but also give you a lot of quality for the long run. So it's not gonna be something that's gonna fall apart right instantly. This is their new plate carrier, probably based somewhere between the Spiritus System LV119 and the Ferro Concept Slickster because the usage is quite similar. So this is a low profile plate carrier, and then it comes with different kinds of front flaps that are attachable to the little hooks. So you could run 3 M4 mags right here, or 3 M4 mags plus pistol mags, and interchangeable really easily. Or if you want, you could also transition this front flap to a chest rig. So this is super cool. This is like a whole system where you have, for example, this is 3 M4 mags, 2 pistol mags, and like a big admin pouch, which is my favorite thing, to have some space here. And I can run this as a chest rig if I want for very hot days, or I can detach this here super quickly. Just go like boop and boop this on here, and you have it as a plate carrier configuration. This is great. I love this. It feels very good in the hand. Has of course the mesh inside. Even has an elastic cummerbund, which is super nice to have on a plate carrier. And I actually did change the one out from my green JPC. If you've seen in one of my plate carrier videos, I changed this out. So this is also available by itself, and it has little pouches, elastic pouches here for magazines or for your radio. If you want to put your Baofeng in here, that works very good as well. And then you have different very sleek setups. You can even run this completely without anything on the front. Just have some mags in here, give you super low profile. You could probably run this underneath a jacket, but if you want to take a little bit more for a longer op, you could go like this. Or if you're too lazy to run around in a plate carrier all the time, or it's too hot, just like me, then you can use it as a chest rig. And yeah, it's fully adjustable. Very perfect thing that doesn't break the bank and gives you some proper quality down the road. And of course, it's perfect for running different kits. You can have an SMG loadout ready, you can have a 7.62 ready, and you just change out the front flaps and you're good to go. Whatever you want to may do that day. Alrighty, I hope you guys got something out of this. Yeah, little top 10 airsoft items from Amazon part 2. As a bonus for all different content creators, go check out these magnetic cables that come undone, and don't rip out your ports from your scope cam or your selfie cam. Snatch a cable on something, it just comes off and you can just put it back on, and it might save your camera. Other than that, if you have any cool finds from Amazon, then definitely drop them down below in the comments. Or if you have any questions, please leave them as well. I respond to every question I can find. Now, coming to the giveaway, which is sponsored by one Tigris. They were so nice to give me some stuff to give back to the Phoenix fam. And I'm giving away this very plate carrier in Coyote Brown. It's one of their signature plate carriers, really big, not so super slickster like this, but also it comes with little foam plates inside. I'm giving away one of these to you guys. Plus, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these tactical car mounts that go on the back of your car seat, and you have some molly stuff here. You can attach some stuff. There's a big pocket here if you want to get your car camping ready or have some tactical stuff for your car. This might be something for you. I have a couple of these, and then for someone hopefully who's just starting out airsoft, who's in their need of a plate carrier, here's one for you. What you have to do, just go down in the comments and leave a comment with the hashtag PhoenixFam. Plus, let me know why you should receive one of those items and which one, of course. I have to be able to reach you somehow, so keep that in mind. If you want to get more updates on everything, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at PhoenixFeatherAirsoft. I think that's about it. Thank you, One Tigris, for sponsoring this plate carrier and these cool car seats. I don't have a car, so I can't use them in my own, but maybe you can. All the items are linked down in the description for you crazy, lazy typing bastards. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Hopefully a gameplay. And let me know what you guys think of all the different items, and if you find some of your own on Amazon. Yes, please let me know. Other than that, I see you in the next one. Bye, guys. I hope you've seen a little dog right here. Hi, Dilly. You're slipping. I know, my videos are so boring, you could just sleep through them. Bye guys.